What's going on, everybody? Mike McIntyre here from All Things Sports, bringing you a brand new review and unboxing and on-feet look at the brand new Predator 19.1 Special Mania Edition. So let's get into this review. Alright guys, here we go. Special box. It's the same as the three other models in this pack. Same as the Mania, same as the 19 Plus. This is the 19.1. So I'm going to show you what's inside the box. We're going to slip off the lid right here. And again, you do get a standard Predator bag. That hasn't changed. You do get this Predator bag with the graphic down the middle. The 19.1 model does not have a seam down the middle. It's a black mesh bag with black strings. Brand new Adidas Predator 19.1. This is cool now because it's a little bit different than the 19 Plus. If they were to make this standard, I think this is a boot that actually a lot of people would buy. So let's break it down and we'll tell you everything about it. So what's different on this one compared to the standard Predator 19 Plus? Well, you do get a K-leather forefoot. Not a K-leather upper, a K-leather forefoot. So if you do look at it quite closely, there's actually a seam underneath the leather that you can see on the medial side, and you can kind of make it out on the lateral side as well. So they're giving you a K-leather forefoot upper. On the 19 Plus version, the entire upper is K-leather. So the midfoot and the forefoot, the heel is obviously a little bit different because of the color. But on this model right here, it's only the forefoot that's K-leather. So again, you can actually make out those two seams. It is quite nice because they've managed to give you a stitchless pattern and a stitchless forefoot upper. It's very plush, very padded, maybe a tad thick compared to some of the leathers that we get in today's standards and, you know, some of the boots that we get overall in today's boot market. But again, it's going to offer you a nice little bit of padding, and then you're going to get the lockdown and the same feel in the back 2/3 of the boot. So whatever you're used to in a standard 19.1 Predator, which is very, very popular and an extremely good performing boot, you're going to get that in this one. So imagine a standard 19.1 Predator with a K-leather padded forefoot, and that's essentially what you're getting here. The Mania element that you see in the front, it's basically a 3D sticker. It's the exact same thing as on the 19 Plus. It's not a real element. There's just a little bit of texture on the top of it, but again, it's like a sticker. It's not nearly as large as the original Predator Mania element, but it's cool that you do have that little bit of, you know, throwback and OG nostalgia as you look down at the boot on your own feet. And other than that, I mean, that's the forefoot. Very nice feeling on feet. I definitely think it'll soften up and stretch slightly because it is a K-leather upper in the toe box, but the rest of the boot will be very standard. But you do have your prime knit cut collar right there. That's it. Control skin making up the midfoot. Lace system in here, obviously a standard 19 Predator outsole. Very nice stud pattern. That's standard. It does have a nice finish to it. I like the matte red finish to it. There's no boost in this one. You only get the boost in the 19 Plus. And then you have your external heel counter right there. So that is pretty much the makeup of the boot. Let's slide these things on feet and see how they fit and feel. So, getting the Predator 19.1 on feet for the very first time, it is slightly different than the 19 Plus, as a matter of fact. Again, because this one has laces, the support system and the lockdown comes from the laces itself, so the boot doesn't need extra layers to give you that necessary lockdown. So, the midfoot is very standard. It's a little bit thinner and a little bit more comfortable overall, in my opinion, because it's a little bit more flexible to get your foot into. So the midfoot feels good. You can get the lockdown from the laces. The heel area and the sock collar feels like a standard 19.1 Predator. And then of course the forefoot is slightly different. It does feel different than a 19.1 Predator. It has definitely a bit more of a padded feel and a little bit more of a plush feel because of the K-leather upper, but it's not as bulky as the 19 Plus, so keep that in mind. So if you do want that K-leather feel and you like the Predator as a boot, I think this is probably the best performing one. It's definitely going to be modern. It's definitely going to feel really comfortable. It'll fit your foot fine no matter the type of foot you have because of the lacing system. And you do get that benefit of a nice plush padded K-leather forefoot. Don't worry about bulk. Don't worry about, you know, your sizing in this one because the laces are going to do all the lockdown and the fit work for you. The 19 Plus is a bit different. You need to have the foot type to fit into that boot. It's a little bit bulkier. They're doing a lot in the midfoot to provide you with that necessary lockdown. And again, because you have so many layers building the boot up, in addition to the K-leather that they've thrown on this model, it is a bit of a bulkier boot, whereas this one, the 19.1, is definitely the slimmer, more streamlined kind of boot, giving you that nice K-leather forefoot feel. So I hope I broke that down for you guys enough because it is a bit of a different feel. I definitely find this one to be a bit more comfortable. I do like the 19 Plus Predator, and I fill the boot out well because of my wider feet, but I would definitely go for the standard 19 Plus. On the 19.1, this one is very, very good. I love the way the thing fits. I do like the K-leather in the forefoot. It just gives you a different feel compared to the standard version. And if Adidas were to actually release this boot as part of their lineup, I think it would sell quite well because you'd get a lot of people that still want that K-leather feel, but like the modern fit of the Predator 19.1. So if you are actually interested in a pair for yourselves, go true to size. You don't need to worry about that. They fit really, really well. I'm gonna wrap it up. Let's send it back to the desk and we'll wrap this video up. So guys, there you have it. There's a look at the 19.1 Adidas Predator in the special Mania edition release. I do think it looks good. It's a nice clean colorway. We didn't really talk about that, but overall I think it looks really good. It's gonna get dirty, that's for sure, but I think it looks really, really good. I definitely think it's one of the better performing ones out of the two. You do get the lacing system, you get a nice plush K-leather forefoot, and it's a Predator that we all know and love in 2019. So extremely solid release from a performance standpoint. I definitely think it's the one to go for between this and the 19 Plus. The Mania is classic. I did a review on that. Go check that out if you're interested. And that is pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. It always helps me out. If you have a question or comment, leave that down below as well. Be sure to check out some of my other videos. And if you guys enjoyed this one, you've already watched it, so why not hit the subscribe button and that bell notification so you can stay tuned to more future releases. I have a lot of great content coming, so please hit the subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you here in my next video. Mike McIntyre, All Things Sports, I'm signing off for now. Catch you in the next one. Take care. Peace.